as I mentioned in one of my previous videos, I was on the spaceship of the Sirians. I saw mermaids on an experimental table with scientists above it. We created the sirens and the mermaids because on Sirius B we were breathing hydrogen. I also saw the sign of the hydrogen. That's why I actually understood that later on the spaceship. And it was in a gas form that it was forcing our spaceships to leave the planet, but it was also like a liquid form. I'm not a scientist, so please repost and reshare this post, so maybe some scientists can help us if what I saw it makes any sense. So it was in a liquid form that we could actually swim and breathe. We could breathe underwater. We could breathe hydrogen. Our bodies were very thin. It was like light blue, like metallic light blue, and we had to wear some kind of uniforms that were black and very thick when we were on the spaceships. So we created the sirens, and first the sirens and then the mermaids, because we were experimenting on DNAs with humans and things like that when we found Earth, because we wanted to see how our bodies would be best adjusted to the water of Earth, which was different, and it was more dense than ours. It was heavier. Anyway, so that's why we created this creature. The octopus were our kind of helpers. They were helping us when we were building everything underwater. Our spaceships were going underwater, and they were having something like big tunnels going out to the air, huge ones, that smaller spaceships could go out. Everything we were building was under a dome on the bottom of the sea, of the oceans. And that's why even now people find and will find in the future some of our buildings. When we visited Earth as the Sirians B, Anunnaki were already here. I saw the time that the pyramids were building. It was the Anunnaki, and they were using these humanoids that they had created. It was an altered DNA from the humans that they found it on Earth, and they created a new species. It was their workers. So the pyramids were used by Anunnaki to like big generators. They were covering them with something like coil or gold. I could not understand very well, and these humanoids were entering the pyramid to use to work from inside and to energize everything, the generators. So how the Anunnaki were actually lifting everything, these big stones that the pyramids were built, they were having small spaceships above every big rock that they wanted to lift, and they were creating a magnetic field. It was a kind of transparent tunnel that they were creating from the spaceship, and underneath there was something like turbines. I could not realize what this was. Once again, I'm not a scientist. I have no idea of that. Okay, I'm just transferring whatever I saw. So this was creating a specific air movement that was lifting the stone and was placing it on the top of each other to build the pyramids. And then all the workers, these humanoids, were working on the details around and to wrap the coil or the gold. I'm not sure about. I think it was gold only on the top, and it was coil that was entering inside.